Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
We are seeing another beautiful day unfold across North Alabama, but the heat is going to return soon.
It is, yeah. And we're already starting to see temperatures, especially during the afternoons, beginning to creep back up, and that's a trend, unfortunately, that's going to continue. And by this time next week, maybe around 100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. We wish summer was over. I think a lot of you would be happy to see the cooler weather, at least relatively speaking, sticking around. But that is not the world that we live in. This is the Tennessee Valley, and you know we can still pack a lot of heat into the forecast heading into the month of September. Let's talk weekend. We're inching our way closer. It is going to be getting hotter. Temperatures will be running mostly into the low 90s Saturday and Sunday. As we take it on into next week, though, we're going to crank it up even more. These are numbers we're expecting around Wednesday of next week, very close to 100. Even here into the mountains, you're not going to be able to escape it. Across the northeast corner of the state, we'll be running well into the 90s on the lake in Guntersville, 95 in Fort Payne, and you see the upper 90s from Huntsville back out to the west. And it would not surprise me if at times, starting maybe as early as Tuesday of next week, we sneak in some triple-digit temperatures here across parts of the area. So hang on, it is not over with for summertime heat by any stretch. We need some rainfall as well. However, the rainfall forecast here over the next 7 days is measly. We're not expecting much out there. We had a couple light showers today, and really it's probably going to be later next week before we start to see rain chances pick back up, and even then it may not be anything real significant. So for a lot of you, kind of just plan on that. Big old goose egg in the rain gauges. And again, as I mentioned before the break, this is not good. Thursdays we get our weekly drought update. As kind of expected, it has worsened. It's been a fairly dry month of August thus far here for much of the area. The exception, the northeast corner of the state. We're not seeing drought conditions here, Guntersville over to Fort Payne and point southward at this point in time. But keep in mind, this is also part of the Tennessee Valley where we've had some bigger thunderstorms here in recent days. So that rain has helped, but elsewhere drought conditions are worsening, especially out here in the northwest corner of the state. We're now looking at, on our scale of 1 to 5, level 3, kind of centered there around the shoals. So we are in need of rainfall, but just not a whole lot of that to be found here over the next 7 days or so. As we take a look here at Wave 31 Triple Doppler radar, a couple spots of showers out there. The greater concentration is actually a little to the south. We do have some rain here east of Haleyville over the Bankhead National Forest, and as far as what's close into the Huntsville area, one lone shower here being picked up outside of Newmarket. This is not amounting to a whole lot, probably nothing more than a couple sprinkles. And as we head into this evening and tonight, any chance for a shower is going to go away. Latest here with future radar showing with the loss of daytime heating, any rain chances will dry up. So by 8 o'clock tonight, we're done with any showers here across the area. We head into tomorrow morning. It'll be a quiet start on your Friday and comfortable again, beginning into the mid-60s in most spots. Mainly sunny skies here at the lunch hour, and we head into tomorrow afternoon. Should have plenty of sunshine, dry weather on the way. This is good news for high school football, which will be kicking off a few games this evening. Of course, tomorrow evening, the big ones. Big game Friday night, looking pleasant and dry. Temperatures as those games start will still be running into the low to mid 80s, but then dropping back into the 70s as the evening wears on tomorrow. So I don't think we'll have any big weather obstacles for the first big Friday night of the high school football season. 67 overnight tonight, a few clouds. We will be comfortable. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, looking dry, right around the 90-degree mark. We are going to have an east-southeast breeze around 4 to 8. There's some cooler air east of the Appalachians across the Carolinas. So some of that will be trying to back into parts of the area. So I think we'll feel the impacts of that across areas along and east of I-65 for the next few days. So that's why our temperature climb will be a slow one initially, getting back into the low 90s over the weekend with overnight lows staying in the 60s. And then as we work our way on into next week, well, we're going to lose that. High pressure building on in, and high heat to go along with it. Mid-90s in here on Monday. By Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, we're talking about temperatures running into the upper 90s to maybe around 100 degrees. A little bit of humidity will start to sneak back in as well. Nothing that looks too extreme at this point in time, but enough to bring those overnight lows back into the low 70s. And again, towards the end of that 10-day forecast you saw heading into Labor Day weekend, that will likely be the next change on the way. But that's a ways out, but we may see better chances for some rain. And in turn, we'll start to bring those temperatures back down a little bit.
That's a good thing, but we hope Labor Day won't be a complete washout.
Yeah, it's really not looking like it right now. now, but a lot will depend on this next cold front that'll be coming in during that time frame and whether it just kind of moves through or lingers. So that's obviously part of the forecast we'll be keeping you updated on.
Jeff, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Keeping